The people who developed PBIS philosophy and procedures spent years providing interventions for individuals with severe disabilities, becoming increasingly frustrated with short-term successes, but long-term failures for people they cared about. They began sharing their frustrations with colleagues who were experiencing the same things. They found that tightly controlled intensive interventions worked well, only as long as the interventions remained tightly controlled and intensive. In a clinical residential setting, such interventions might be maintained, but in real-life settings, this level of intensity could not be maintained over the long term. The individuals they were serving did not have a meaningful increase in the quality of their lives under those conditions. To learn more, they began systematic research to determine what could work over the long haul. Here's what they found. First, it's necessary to analyze the characteristics of the environment in which the disabled person will live to find an intervention that fits well in that environment and is easy for others to implement. Second, we can't just manipulate the consequences following undesirable behavior, but instead must manipulate the environment first to set up the probability that desirable behavior will occur. To paraphrase Albert Einstein, doing the same thing over and over while expecting different results will make us all crazy but won't change a thing. Manipulating the environment is a way to support the person's attempt at behaving desirably. I can visualize this as helping hands lifting a person up, continuing the current unsuccessful situation, and simply responding after behavior has occurred is a way to manage the current situation. You can see that I can visualize this as hands pushing down, restraining a person. In which scenario can the person more easily practice a new, desirable behavior? In which scenario is the person practicing the same old, undesirable behavior? Because I want the person I'm teaching to thoroughly learn desirable behaviors he can use even when I'm not present, I choose the path of support. I hope you'll recognize some of the names of researchers who began this quest, such as Robert Horner, Glenn Dunlap, Rick Albin, Robert and Lynn Cagle, Ted Carr, Robert O'Neill, Jackie Anderson. Their contributions to the behavior interventions field opened paths for real quality of life for many persons with disabilities. I've met some of these people and I confess, I'm a groupie.